And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
At 6:43 on this Monday morning, we are tracking just a few clouds overhead, and you can see them pretty good from our Sky 5 camera here in Weslaco. And they're basically providing just slightly overcast conditions this morning. Thing about it is, as the morning goes on, those clouds will thin out, and we're going to see plenty of sunshine for the remainder of the day. Now, temperatures when you step outside, 78 degrees, not too bad, maybe even closer to about 81 degrees there in McAllen, but that's about it. And right now, the wind is relatively calm here in Weslaco, but up to 12 miles per hour in McAllen. You factor in the lower level humidity, and it makes it feel like up to about the mid to upper 80s across most of the valley. The lower 80s there from Weslaco, Raymondville, Harlingen, and Brownsville. So as the day goes on, you have to factor in that humidity because it does make it feel a bit hotter than it really is. Now, with the southerly wind today, it's going to pick up around mid-morning, so it's not going to remain light for the day ahead. In fact, notice that all the dark blue will actually change to yellow and green this afternoon, and we will see that southeast wind really take over 12 to 22 miles per hour, with winds gusting up near 30 miles per hour for the majority of the afternoon, eventually slowing down overnight tonight. So for you boaters, that means that moderate chop on the bay will actually build up to choppy conditions. Seas will average 2 to 4 feet. Fishermen, you do have a high tide at 6:49 this morning, so now is the best time to get that fishing done. Later on today, it'll just be a little bit too breezy for that. Otherwise, no advisories. We do have an elevated rip current risk. We're tracking the tropics on Channel 5 News this morning. Gulf and the Atlantic nice and quiet. Meanwhile, in the Pacific, we have 3 storms. Boy, is it active out there. But the good news is that all these storms are moving away from Mexico in the valley. But let's take a look right now. Hurricane Hilary continuing to strengthen over the next day or so to a major hurricane. Notice Cat 3 or Cat 4 storm there by the middle of the work week. But the thing about it, notice it stays well to the south of Cabo San Lucas, away from Mexico and away from the valley. That's going to be the same thing for the other 2 storms as well, Irwin and Greg. So they're going to continue to make their way over into the central Pacific. No impacts to us. Meanwhile, back here in Texas, we do have a front that is well to the north. It is going to continue to weaken, but if you are headed up north, you will run into a few showers or thunderstorms today. Meanwhile, in the valley, we're not going to see that happen for today. It is going to remain dry. This is 2 o'clock this afternoon. Not much action here in the RGV. Overnight, we will see that moisture build up, so a few clouds are possible, and by 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, we will have a few showers closer to the coast. If they hang tight along that sea breeze front, it could make it into the upper valley, but a lot of this action will be near I-69C and going east of that, more favorable closer to the lower valley and the coast. And then that's pretty much it. It'll kind of wane off by night, and then by Wednesday, a little bit more rain again, with 20% of the valley seeing a shower or thunderstorm pass by. Until then, again, it's going to be a dry and hot one. It's still very humid out there and very breezy. High temperatures near 91 at the coast to 94 for you in Brownsville, 99 steamy degrees down that I-69E corridor. Hit Weslaco and go west 100 to 103 degrees. It'll feel a lot hotter than that, so remember, take plenty of breaks in the shade to accommodate for that heat, because you need to prevent heat-related illness. Listen to your body, folks. We'll fall to 79 degrees overnight, 98 for Tuesday and Wednesday. That's because the showers and maybe a few extra clouds in the sky. By Thursday, we bring back the heat. We bring back the sunshine, too. 101 all the way up to 102 by Sunday. Very hot, not as humid. It'll turn to muggy. Still going to be scorching heat, though, over the weekend. Overnight lows between 78 and 80 for the next 7 nights. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Don't go